Alright, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are on 126 Proving Grounds by TBELL. This is free on MXC Mods, and it is a compound. Not really a lot of, well, I mean not really a lot, but there is quite a few compounds that are on the there on MXC Mods now as well. So you've got quite a variety to choose from if you are interested. As you can probably tell by the E-Road, I ran a few laps on here yesterday. Just getting used to it, just wanted to get the lines down. I'm just going to turn my graphics down a little bit because it does seem to be a little bit framey. I'm not quite sure why. Try and keep shaders on so it still looks decent for you guys, but yes, it was a little bit stuttery. Right. So yeah, this is one of the Supercross tracks. There's two Supercross tracks and an outdoors track. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, as you can probably tell by the E-Road, I have been riding the track a little bit. Just want to get used to it. It's quite hard to hop onto a Supercross track and just be good at it. I am on new settings. I've put my direct lean up and my gain up a bit higher. Obviously, at the minute, everyone's trying lean help 0, but that's being removed soon apparently. So I personally don't see the point in learning it because I don't want to get really good at it or really comfortable on it and then they just remove it. So I've just sort of put my direct lean up and my gain up a little bit just to make it a bit more like flicky and a bit more smooth. And I'm also learning to not touch the right stick a lot more. It helps now to not counter lean in corners, I found out. So I'm practicing to, if you can look at my stick, I'm practicing to not touch the right stick around corners because that's what causes you to front tuck. If I was to counter lean like all the way into a corner, it has a chance of front tucking. It's really weird. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to be coached with someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Works LAN event, then click the MXP coach link in the description and you can book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. And I've noticed that as newer people that are coming into the game, not newer people, but people like Tyler, for example, who came from GP games and like the Supercross games, obviously they didn't really have ride lean in there. It didn't really do anything, so he never really touches it. I've noticed that he doesn't really front tuck ever. So basically everyone's going direct. No, wait, I keep saying direct lean. It's not direct lean, it's a lean help 0. Everyone's going to that now. But I'm just sort of trying to change my riding style up a bit more just to be a bit more quicker at hot lap speeds because my hot laps just aren't crazy in a minute. I can race, I'm okay at racing, but it's just the one lap speeds I'm just nowhere near. Like for example on this track, Hakon and Stein and all that are running like 58s and I'm on a 1 flat 8, which is my fastest lap that I've done on the track on round 1. So I'm just trying to get there. My quali time was a 102 and then I got a 101 in testing, and then I lowered these settings. I got a 1 flat 0.7, so almost a second quicker on these settings. So I'm just really trying to get smooth on them and be comfortable on them. But yeah, so this is one of the Supercross tracks we're going to go over and I think you can quad out, or not quad, but launch out of that. Right, so this is one of the Supercross tracks. We're going to go over to the next one now. But yeah, this is the next Supercross track. I haven't put a lot of time into this one. I kind of preferred the other one, but I didn't really put a lot of time into this one. So maybe this one is better, but we'll see. I think I like the other one more, but I've just put more time into it, that's all. So I'm not actually sure what lines to do on there. As you can see, there's only about 1 line on there. I think I did about 3 or something laps. So we've got a little sand section out here. Triple, oh no, it's a quad. Triple again, double out into the corner. Let's see a tunnel jump. What is this? Just gonna try and triple. Yep, triple, bounce off that, triple. These Supercross tracks are quite easy, but they're very fun. They're very fun to just hop on, you know, practice. You don't really need to be warmed up for it. You don't really need a lot of skill to ride them, to be honest. They're just quite a good flowy Supercross track. Oh, I've jumped off the side. See if we can just triple back. Oh no, I've knee quadded. Just go on, nice, off. Triple, single, try and jump to the outside, nice. Triple out. Yeah, this track's quite fun. I like this one. I haven't actually touched the outdoor track. I only touched the Supercross tracks. So this will be my raw view of the outdoor track that's over there. I believe this is the same background or layout as his other track. I know he done the farm. He made that track. And that track was really good. I actually really like that track. That was probably one of my favourite tracks for a little while, to be honest. Just it was really good for public lobbies. There was always like full lobbies up on it. So I ended up just riding it a lot and I actually really enjoyed it. So I believe it's the exact same place. He's just added 2 Supercross tracks and obviously he's changed the outdoor track as well. So it doesn't take long to pick up these tracks. So if you want to just learn Supercross, I think this would be a really good track for it. Right, we're going to go over to the outdoor track now. I haven't touched this track at all. I've not actually watched this track. I know it came out time I'm recording this is the 9th. It come out on the 7th, so it's already been out for about 2 days. I generally haven't even seen it. I assume it goes the right way, or has he changed the... I don't actually know if I'm going the right way. Let's just go to a jump that you can tell. So this, you can tell it goes this way. Right, yeah, so I've not actually seen this outdoor track. This is my first time seeing it. He's kept the same dirt layout. It's the same textures of the farm, so traction's good. Oh god, as I said, traction's good. I loop. Just shows how good the traction is on her. This is a sandy corner. You can hear the sand in the corner. But yeah, I like this. Oh, that's a wall or a little single. But you can tell it's the same layout just by the trees and the dirt and the grass and all that. You can tell it's the same as the farm. So he's kept the same backgrounds, which I'm fine with. You can definitely trip around that corner. I'm going to just send it once, because why not? If I don't land it, I don't land it, but that's got to be doable, surely. Yep, nice. Okay, I can see the vibe he's gone for here. It's gone for like a practice-y vibe. I know it is a compound, but definitely it's got that practice track feel to it. This looks like it's even going to be a boot or a wall. Okay, you can triple down, that's alright. Same with this one, you can triple that. Okay. I don't actually know where this goes, let's just roll. Oh, okay, there's like a little double, but I assume you can step down onto it, I reckon. There's a few big lines you can do in this. Looks like it's a little wall. He's gone for a rough practice track kind of vibe, which is nice. It's not just flat everywhere. I like tracks that have some e-road to them. This jump looks nice. Oh, nice little step up. Got a little roller down to here. Where does this go? Nice little triple. Oh, you can probably land in this little pocket bit there, and then jump your way through. Double around the corner, double out. Still got the flamingo, I'm sure. I think that was there last time as well. Oh, got another jumper. Save it. Oh, so my direct lean would help me. I'm on 100 direct lean, which is a crazy amount. But I think these bikes suffer with a low direct lean. I don't know why. They seem to, because they're really really powerful. I think if you have it like a slow setting like I did before, it makes them harder to ride, like harder to turn, harder to jump. So I've maxed out my direct lean to 100 and I'm on 100 and something gain, which also is an absolutely crazy amount. But it just saves me going to lean help 0. I really don't see the point. It's being removed, so it's just kind of pointless going to it now and getting comfortable and learning it, because it's just going to be gone. I don't know when. Obviously, he's not said I'm removing it blah, 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 here, like on this date or anything. But I've been told by a few people that it's in the works of being removed. They're trying to figure out a way. I think they're going to do what they did with, well, I assume they're going to do it like they did with the tear-offs. They're either going to put an announcement out and say we don't want to see anyone using it, and then they'll lock it in the profile, so you can't get it. It will just put, it will just give you like a mismatch, or it will say like banned cheating or something like that until you restart the server. I think they'll just do that, like what they did with the tear-offs. Like you can't join lobbies now if you haven't got tear-offs on. So I think they're just going to do that with it, I assume. I know they're in works with Verboso right now to get rid of it. So there's no point getting good and comfortable on it. It will drop your lap times. Like, that's the only thing. It will drop your lap times. And I think that's why everyone's going to it. It used to be an issue with you couldn't be consistent on it. See if we can double around this. Okay. It used to be a thing where you can't be consistent on it on the other bikes because they had so many front end issues. But because these bikes are so much better now, it's made the main lean help 0 so much easier for everyone. So even people that weren't on it before could just hop on it and get comfortable on it. I personally, I tried it. I tried it ages ago, like probably almost a year ago now. I just went to do some laps or whatever, and I just couldn't get comfortable on it. I think I ended up using it for a good 2 weeks. I think I used it for about 2 and a bit weeks and just never got comfortable on it. So I went back to normal. I've never changed back until yesterday when I tried to change back. And yeah, it felt good on some jumps, but then every now and then I just hated it. But that's the issue that I had with it before. It would be really, really good for like half a lap, and then it would just start flicking around and not doing what I want it to do. I found it really inconsistent. So I'm just going to figure out how to make my game feel like lean help 0, even though I'm not on lean help 0, which is basically the plan with the high direct lean and the high gain, is to just make it a lot easier. And actually it's made my corner speed so much better, which was the one thing that I struggled with. I struggle with scrubbing and corner speed. They're my 2 main things that I'm just not the best at. I know I lose time from them 2 things. So they're the things that I'm working on, and they're the things that I'm changing my settings to sort of cater for, really, without having to go to the help 0. And yeah, I do want to just talk about A1 for a minute. A1 did not go how I wanted it to. It started off really well, like qualifying. I was fine in qualifying. Turns out I didn't actually qualify as well as I thought I did. But it's fine. We moved. I still qualified. It's out of 40, so it's fine. And then, yeah, heat race pulled the whole shot in that. And then Tyler passed me, and I just ran second for half of it. And then just sort of, I fell back a little bit, but I mean, it was behind, I think it was Tyler, Dylan, Finn. Yeah, Tyler, Dylan and Finn. So I can't complain about that. I'm not going to complain that them three beat me because they're very quick at the game. But just I sort of proved myself that my race pace can be there when I want it to be. But for some reason in the actual in the race, I got a decent jump, a decent start. But then I just started making mistakes and falling back. And then by the time I started getting a flow, well, somewhat of a flow. I honestly don't think I got into a flow once the whole entire race. But as soon as I started putting laps together, I think it was just too late. By the time the E-road had kicked in, I wasn't hitting all the quads in, I wasn't being quick around the corners. I was more of just going into survival mode. If you guys watched A-Run in real life on the Saturday, then you'll see that I basically was Tomac. Just chilling. I wasn't sending anything, I wasn't launching anything, I wasn't being really quick anywhere. I was just a bit more just trying to be smooth and complete the race in an okay spot. Like 12th isn't horrible to start off a season, because obviously it was around 1. I mean, you got 16 more races to go, so I'm taking the positives out of it. I whole shot the heat race, I did okay in qualifying. I did well in the heat race. Well, for myself, I did well. I mean, I'll take P4 in a heat race any day, because you're not in you're not in a spot to be absolutely punted over the berm just to get into a heat. So you can be comfortable in it. But yeah, main event, I think it was just too late. By the time I started putting laps together, it was too late. So wasn't how I wanted to go. But you don't win the championship on the first round. So hoping to just get better from there each week, just improve. Obviously, I've changed my settings now as well. So hoping just get comfortable on these. What is it today? Tuesday. You guys will see us on Wednesday. So a few days until San Francisco round 2. So just want to get comfortable on these settings, start feeling good, and yeah, basically just try and get a better result in the main event and start pushing my way up the table really. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. This track is free on Emirates Mods by TBELL. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.